All right, nice pop here. TLT, I like short. VXX, Debbie, looks much better now. Let's do it. Let's short VXX, stop high, and I'm just short the VXX. Yeah, LUV. Yeah, LUV is holding. I actually had that in the letter over Friday's high. Yeah, there's no patterns here, but these airlines might be getting close to a tradable bottom. Yeah, Delta holding the lows. I mean, they're just not good patterns, but I like the way the market's holding.
Go to my old use of a 100 tick chart to get some patterns to show here on the spiders anyway. Futures charts are still developing.
Yep, TLT. Hey, maybe a call spread on that. I'm trying to Netflix here, take some profits, and the spreads are just killing me.
Crude oil's lifting up a bit and bonds coming down. Well, it's supportive of at least a short-term move up here, which is obviously happening.
Yeah, I think the government might be doing something in the background now. Let's check call spreads on VIX and also TLT.
NQ futures show, I don't know how much these charts are correct or not, but coming into a gap fill.
These stupid VXX, the $41 calls, 5 cents by 505. Give me a break. TLT, we could do the 180s. Wow, these are juicy TLTs. Wow. Wow, look at these. They're spready, but look at the out of the money calls, folks. Wow, these are crazy premiums. Okay, let's, the 190s, 350 by 475 for Friday. Let me see if I can get $4. Nope, not filled. Put me on the offer. All right, let's try 375.
Looks like it did, Robert. I don't see VXX quotes here. Bonds are still inching lower.
Hello. My name. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we did. I did the 190 calls. But you can, no, I shorted them naked. But you can do a spread if you want. You know, just pick whatever one you want, but they were pretty spready. And so I just picked the one that had kind of a big bid.
Market inching lower here. Alex, I actually haven't paid attention to them. I know the alerts that I set in TC were lower, so obviously things are moving down. So I kind of just viewed them as being irrelevant and just shut them off. But I imagine, the quotes are delayed, or updating slower in most platforms. And TLT moving again, Dan? Looks like I see your quote moving.
Yep. All right, spiders. Let's look at those 0 DTE puts now. Fang stock's moving pretty good. Nice VXX. Nice. We nailed that. See, Greg, I told you last night we are going to hit that thing.
Good job.
Thanks. And I'm not going to even fool around with the puts. We're going to hold this bad boy. And whenever, excuse me, we need to, we can leg into a covered put. Yeah, so I had this as a put spread over Friday's high. It is holding well. Let me see what the $40 puts are now. $39 puts for Friday, $1 by $1.25. They're bid more than the $41 puts. I'm going to short some of those myself right here. Let me try 110. No fill. 105. No fill. I'm just going to hit the bid because somebody wants out is why they're higher. All right, filled. I guess hit the bid. There was only, okay, yeah, filled. USO. Let's watch the next pullback here in the market. IWM the weakest. This thing is not bouncing. We're at least it's got a half a 5-minute high, so we're out of half of our bear put debit spread. We had the 150, 130. Yeah, their spreadies can be about 1260. Tanya, Tanya's asking me, yeah, she says, Tanya, it looks lower. It looks horrible. I mean, so you're asking me about your stop. I entered it with the intent to roll or take assignment. So apparently you didn't have that same view. I mentioned in the video on Thursday to take a stop for anybody that it was causing pain to. And Thursday and Friday, it was less than a 1-to-1 loss. So it was extremely manageable. Like if we sold it for, 60 cents, you could have got out at $1.20, which means you only lost 60 cents. That's 1-to-1. I'll take that bet all day long. But I can tell, with people's questions, not just you, that, they're not liking it. And I'm not liking it either. I got an unrealized open loss, as I do on Norwegian and Hilton. I'm in all these, but I entered them, like I said, with intent to roll or take assignment. So yeah, it's been 30 minutes. So if you want to, whenever in pain or doubt, you just have to reduce exposure. That there's no way around that. Well, Dietmar, it would be if you're assigned, you're not going to get assigned prior to expiration, because then the put holder would lose the extrinsic value. But to answer your question, well, Tesla's moving up here, so is Amazon. To answer your question, here, I'll give you our trade. Here's what we did. No, you don't roll now. No, because then, so our cost basis, if assigned, is $47.40. That's your cost basis. So then when you're asking me about a loss, it depends what you sell it for. If you're assigned, if you sell it for more than your cost basis, you'll make money. If you sell it for less than your cost basis, you'll lose money. I personally got the 48s, the 44s, and the 42s. And I'm not looking to add because it's in free fall. It looks horrible. And I got the Norwegian, but I'm okay. I'll take it. I'll own Norwegian at 19 bucks. It looks horrible. I mean, this thing could turn into a measured move from here to here and here down. I'm curious what the 20s are, though. The 20s are $2.10, and I sold them for $1. So yeah, I'm 1-to-1 loss right now, but I'm okay with that. That was my trade, and I'm okay with it. All right, and this. So Greg, we need to talk about that on Wednesday, where MT Live is going to be. You pick your trading rules, and we really need to emphasize. I need to put a slide in there about, going to the buffet or the bakery. We go to the buffet, and you gotta, just because I traded and take assignment, if that's not in your trading plan, then you either don't take it, you put a spread on, you stop out, but it has to go through your trading plan as your filter. Your filter. It could still be a compelling setup, but if it doesn't meet your filter, then it's just a veto. You pass.
What you're saying is a fact. The reality of what most of us go through at the beginning is we hear an idea and we don't know what our trading plan is, and we learn the hard way about paper trading and figuring things out and really understanding, and why so many get blown out of this game. And they listen to so much stuff, they try it, they don't really understand it. Most should take it slow, but the focus on the dollar skews the majority's objective thinking.
Ludwig, short on 15. It is a bearish gap. It is relative weakness. Market's rallying, so you'd be fighting the short-term, bullish bounce. It's that's 5-minute chart. I don't know. It might set up a retest here. I'd say you can put it in a window and watch it, but those spider puts I was looking at earlier, they were over $2. Now they're 70 cents for today, the 270s. Oh, I meant to look at the USO puts. The 270 spider puts are 60 cents naked right now. Yeah, David, anything green is strong. Boeing down, just looking at my Dow stocks. Boeing, biggest loser, down 22.
On the worst market day, there was news, I think, that their wiring bundles didn't meet compliance, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could, I mean, we could, premiums are juicy now. Oil, you could sell 650s naked for Friday, 32 cents, which, remember my rule, 1%, 1% of the strike price would be 6.5 cents. So this is like, this is five times that. That's 5% return. Walmart, I had, look at that. Walmart, I had as a put spread in the letter, but I said it's a watch because over the weekend, the spreads were asinine crazy. But yeah, anything that's green, particularly negating a gap like that. Look at this IHG, the hotel stock I said pre-market. Yeah, there's Walmart right here. Oh, now the spread's just open on USO. Now it's 26 by 50. Let's see if we go out 11 days. Yeah, I don't know why, David. They typically aren't. I mean, come on, a Dow 30 stock. But they, and you know, on the weekend, you know, the spreads are wider for some reason. They just, you know, open them up to go home for the weekend.
Market's losing momentum here.
Yep.
Dan, where are the 4 days to expiration TLT calls?
What strike? That's what we sold.
What strike, Luigi? Yes, on YouTube.
I sold naked the 190s, and I'm already up huge. We sold them for 345. Now they're bid $1.70. You know what I'm going to do to try to get myself a free call? I'm going to bid for the 189, it's $1.20. And if I get filled, then I've locked in my gains. Plus, I have a free call spread, free call debit spread. Let's see if McGraw were here, he would understand what I just said. Roku, negating that gap down. Yeah, all the fangs have stalled here too. Apple was a call spread of mine under Friday's low, but the gap obviously messed it up.
Dan, can you review Netflix and Team from last week?
Yep.
They were both call spreads.
Yeah, I said stop 30-minute high, and we were halted for 15 minutes. So I actually covered some down here. I guess it either stopped out because of the 30-minute high, right? How do we calculate 30-minute high today, Greg?
I don't think you can. I mean, you know, things were halted, and you know, you just can't. I think at this point, you know, whatever the quotes were shortly after the open, and I think most people, if I had done it, I know I would have closed it out.
Yeah, I got out at 55 cents myself.
That's what I would, you know, log it as. But you know, Matthias, if you're in it, I would suggest just taking the money, you know, and be done with any risk.
Right, agree. I also told Greg that I'm keeping tight stops on longs and shorts because we don't. It's a volatile environment. Number one, and number two, if the Fed or Trump, whatever, coordinated, whatever, they come out with some so-called bazooka, then the market could rally, and I want to protect the gains. But yeah, you should have a beautiful open profit. Team, it was very spready, but let's move the stop 135.82. Extreme. Yeah, I like that little index there. Yeah, Greg, how are your intraday internals?
Haven't looked.
Um,
I mean, put call was relatively low before when I did look at that.
yeah, VIX went up to 62, blasted through that prior high. Nice entry on that today. Oh, back to oil. Yeah, let's short. See how these Friday 6.5s are. All right, 26 by 28. All right, let's do that. 27.
I don't remember who emailed me yesterday about TWS IB's platform and about pivot highs and pivot lows. I told them I'd look at it today. I don't know if they're in the room, but I looked at the setting. It actually does mark pivot highs and pivot lows the way we want. He had the setting at 10, so it obviously didn't make sense. But I set it to 3, and it marks it quite nicely. No, put call, I have it at 1.4 at the moment and rising.
All right, there's our USO. Let's see. So folks, here's another example talking about trading plan. I'm saying no stop. If that's not, and I don't mind either owning it at 6.5 less 27-cent cost basis, I'll roll it. But if you still like the setup, you can use the stop the day's low. If you don't, you know, if that meets your trading plan. But whenever I hear, you know, the markets, it was already oversold, and now that you're gapping down 30%, my brain is just wired of get me a long entry. TLT, VIX, the opposite. I will be shorting you. It's just a matter of when. Alex, remember Friday on the VXX? I asked you the question. what are the odds that I'll be shorting VIX in the next few weeks? The answer, 100%. I will be shorting you. I didn't know it happened today, but there you have it. Debbie, good question. Good question. The answer is, a bear market has bounces, right? So it will go down as long as the spiders are bouncing, or just going sideways, it'll go down. And so what you should do, Debbie, is just go pull up a weekly chart and overlay the two. See how they. Well, in fact, Debbie, last week's MT Live, I showed you a weekly chart of that. If you want, I can send you a screenshot of it, or just, you know, look on your own. Just look at a weekly chart, overlay the two. IWM still the weakest. All right, so we're out of half. Let me move stop the back half. High 136. That's interesting, even dollar right there. this for? All right, Greg, our IWM, check this out. We made 69% on the first half. And look what I'm doing on the back half, folks. I'm going to say if it takes out the high, go ahead and sell the long put.